Hello. Welcome. Welcome everybody to this stream. Yay. Alright. I'm just gonna cut right into Chase. Oh, I can hear myself. No. Welcome everybody. Please. Please end that. Oh my god, that was... Now I can't hear myself. Awesome. Actually, let me open a YouTube tab. And then I'll start explaining what the idea is for today. Me as I awkwardly open YouTube tabs for the next 1 minute. Here's your waiting. Here's your nice waiting screen. Do do do. Me. Where is YouTube chat? Go now. Already in. Here we go. It's truly amazing. Hello, everybody. What's up? Welcome back. All. Hello. Shit. I'm just gonna call you Chase. I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say that. Chase and Mont. Today I'm gonna do something a little different, and it's like, wait, let me turn off these analytics stuff because there we go. All right. Here's the idea for today. Today I'm just gonna design random things. I think basically everything that I think I've been alluding to it yesterday. I've been saying, oh, I kind of want to make this like convenience store idea or something like that. I guess just a bunch of things just annoy me. So I'm just like, wait, what if I could just design solutions and just be like, yeah, I was there and I made it, and I don't have to think about it no more. I'm thinking of just doing just a bunch of those ideas. Maybe one. Hello, Sorrow Meadows. Um, and just work through things out. I'm gonna make like probably art on a bunch of them. Um, Kind of maybe even treat it like as a video game, kind of like building systems around something, Athena or something. Um, yeah, I guess just maybe even explore a few like philosophies or whatever, and make like art. I think that's like ultimately what I want to do on X. I just want to make like something cool. Maybe I should have like a portfolio site where it's just all like my random projects in it. Anyways, that is the idea of this stream. Now I am going to transition into doing that idea. I don't know. Transition. Commence. I've been thinking. So I've been saying this recently. I've been like, really like convenience store. What I mean by that, I can't even spell convenience store. That's crazy. That's not even how I spell it. Convenience store. I'm not even gonna try anymore. No, I need to know. Is that how I spell it? Oh, whatever. The idea here is that I've been getting like more and more annoyed. I guess this is just a bunch of problems to just get really annoyed of. I just want to freaking solve it. Um, I guess most of art is like that as well. Like, just be like, man, I want to convey this feeling. Anyways, I've been seeing like more and more like stores just being like less and less fresh over time and just being like super like slop. Like we've entered slop territory. So I was like thinking like what if we just like have fresh stuff? I don't know, like I just feel like not only do I want it just fresh, because like you could argue that bakeries kind of, just go to your bakery, man, or make the food yourself. You're right. But what if I just want it to be convenient to get fresh food? You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to go, um, and like get a coffee from the shelf and not have to worry about like a bunch of like unknown chemicals in it or something. I just want to, I don't know. I think there's like a joy of just getting a friggin' drink from the thing and knowing that it was made that like morning or maybe that. I guess that's like the idea of the what's it called? Uh, like bakeries and stuff like that. But you know what? Today we're gonna make a what? We're not gonna make a normal one. We're not gonna just make a freaking convenience store. We're gonna make a self-sustaining one. Yeah, because why not? What does that mean? Like, basically, it grows its own things. I don't. That's the idea. That's just the idea. Oh, that's how you spell it. Oh, convenience. I'm I'm losing it. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna search it. Wait, why am I like trying to convenience store? This is truly sad. There you go. Yikes! Green owl jump scare. Uh, all good. All good. Is the stream quality bad? I am not sure. Okay. Looks like it's okay. Oh, oops. Yeah. So I'm gonna basically, build this out and just kind of design it, and then maybe even make a few art pieces about it. So I don't know. I'm just approaching it kind of like as like a from like an engineering perspective, thinking first principles. Um, hello, hello, Roy. Hello, Roy. What's up? Today we're making a self-sustaining store. I don't have like a certain gimmick to like make it so that there's something like to kind of distract from this, but you know what? I think just focusing on the topic hand is fine. Actually, maybe I could. I got like copyright strikes for my last video, and I honestly don't even really care about. Haven't caught one of these streams in like a year. It's because I haven't streamed, It's I have only like started streaming like yesterday. Like I just been like it's crazy. I haven't touched anything in a really long time. But today the topic is to just make and design and maybe even make a few art pieces on random things. Uh Give me my classical music, guys. Where is it? Classical. There we go. So I'm making a convenience store. That's the first idea. So I guess I'll just say idea number one. Idea number one. Number ichi. And yeah, I guess this kind of strays away from what I usually do, but I totally fine with that. Okay, so let me give you like I don't know, like a dream kind of scenario, like what I would like to see. First off, I want it to be like fresh. Also, I want it to be fresh. That's like the idea. To have it also fresh. And maybe even like, fully local, whatever. So basically anything that I design would be like super oriented to these. Having it so sustaining, fresh, and local, whatever. So, what does that mean? I guess let's like define the sections of it. I kind of want part of it to be a bakery because I freaking love bakeries. Like a good one. Also, maybe even cheap because I don't know. I kind of like going. I think like the pull to like all these stores is that it's kind of cheap and you kind of like it. It's nice. Farm, but that's actually something I was thinking. Like, what if in the back, it's like in the back of the store, it's like a farm. It's like a fully fledged farm. It's like a fully fledged farm. Well, I don't know how crazy that is, but I feel like that would be so cool. And it wouldn't be like super like, all right, employees go gather the cows. We're now going to. I don't think we're going that far, but I think like it'd be so cool if it's like a self-sustaining thing. Like you grow your own wheat. You have your like wheat part. This program is like annoying me because it's like, why is it like this? Oh, it's because my tools. I messed up my tools. Okay, there we go. Everything's good now. Like, what if you have your like wheat farm over here, and then you have like your. It's kind of like Minecraft. You know what I'm thinking? It's like kind of like Minecraft. You have your coffee. You're growing your coffee, so that you don't have to buy from like all these like crazy places, right? Because that's usually where all that. Oh, does it do ads? Should I turn off ads? I mean, I'm not really made. It's all demonetized anyway. You know what? Let me just demonetize the stream. Where is the stream? It's like I'm telling you, it doesn't even matter. Like it's all gonna YouTube's gonna like right after the stream ends, like, yo, by the way, you've been playing like crazy music. You gotta stop. We're not gonna pay you nothing because of that. Wait, how do I do it? Okay, I'm gonna do it. That's my life mission right now. Turn it off. Boom! It's off. Now we can freely watch without corporate greed. Yes. All right. Anyways, where's chat? Is this an is this for an animation or just doing this? No, this is just random ideas. Um, I'm gonna make a couple of animations. I'm demonetized. No, it's my streams get demonetized, but it's like it's not even a big deal. Like when I check my like analytics, they never like really make anything. Like 5 cents. 5 cents would go a long way, to be fair. You have no idea. 5 cents. You play like three notes that sounded a bit too much like Star Wars, and now you get more no money. That is so true. I just want peace, man. I mean I do see like more and more people like care less. They realize they just could be free and be demonetized. Anyways, um, farm. I was thinking like maybe like the back of the store has like all like the systems in place. It has like it grows wheat, it goes coffee, it goes like whatever like the thing wants. I guess we should start by defining what is actually in the store. So I think like bakery and like I think stuff that would come from outside is like dairy goods because I feel like that's like something like you don't want to mess up. You don't want to mess up the like cows. Like usually it's much bigger than just having a farm in the back of your store. Maybe it is a bit excessive with weed and all that, but the whole idea is to have it so that basically what is on the shelves is kind of freshly made, but also in a way where it's like you don't feel like you're missing out too much. Tea and potatoes. We gotta have these tea. We gotta get tea, and I guess a bunch of vegetables. I think ultimately maybe this doesn't exist in the back of the store. This probably exists in a location a bit farther from the store, but it has everything. It's like a farm that grows everything. I guess this would just be a freaking farm store, like with a farmer's market and stuff. But I kind of want it to be a convenience store. Vegetables. I guess there's like so many possibilities. I just haven't thought about this like at all. I'm sure it's like a really complex problem. Like could I guess why no one's really like attempted like kind of doing anything is cuz it's like it's really like it's like a large like scale thing. But what if you could just have like a small scale thing? Yeah, like a Minecraft farm, a melon and pumpkin farm as well. That would be so sick. I just want like October to come around and see all the pumpkin pies rolling in. That would be so awesome. I think it's like the whole idea is to like kind of build systems around it. Bakery. What else? What else is like a part? I guess like the refrigerators, like drinks and stuff. Ooh, yeah, drinks. Like, why can't I just want to pull up to a shelf of like fully local drinks? Have you guys ever had stuff like that? Like, just fully um, like just coffee like on the shelf. I never personally saw that. I've never seen that before. I actually wait, no, I've seen it in like I think Whole Foods. But yeah, your spelling is getting better. I see. It is. I just quit his. Wait. Oh my. Wait. Did I not? Is that not right? Wait. I just realized that's not right. Vegetables. Did I do it right this time? No, I didn't. Veggie tables. Veggie tables. Anyways. Like I want like freshly made like that day. Like maybe like you have your like common ones like iced Spanish latte or like a macchiato or something. You got your coffee section. It's like I just want a not like chemically infused like thing. Uh, Coffee, and you could I could like imagine like a sign that says like coffee made this morning. Oh, where did the thing go? Coffee made this morning. But not in a million years did I think I'd be streaming this. This is a really fun idea, though. I actually quite enjoying it. And it'd just be like a black board. It'd be like chalk. It's like a chalk font. No chalk font. There we go. That's as close as we get. There we go. Boom. We'll mess with that later. We could have like the coffee. We could also have like the lemonades and like juices. Freaking love juice. I just want like fresh mango juice. Like that day. Coffee. Okay, now we're writing in this font. So this would be like the coffee section. This would be like the juice section. I feel like it's like more of like a convenience type thing. Vegetable table made of vegetables. Dude, like your kind of like local like grocery store. I'm actually not so opposed to that. Are you gonna sell matcha in the booth? We could have specialties. I feel like that's like not a bad idea. Cause like usually there's like this new like thing like every month that's like specialties are popular now. Specialties. I don't write those by accident. And it's like like popular stuff. And we could have like an experimental section which is like I don't know. Actually, wait, you probably don't want to experiment with customers. That's probably like a counter thing. It's like, yo, do you want to try this like new drink? Super free. So like a mini grocery store. Grocery products. I could have like apples. I don't know, like apples. Is this gonna be 3D modeled? Yeah, I think I'm gonna 3D model this. This could be like a game on its own. I will not lie. This would be a fun game to play. It's like scaling up like your convenience store empire. This might be like the core idea of this whole stream. We don't know, we'll find out. You could also have mini grocery products. What else? What do convenience stores have? Convenience store items. Maybe like replacements of like your conventional stuff. So true. Like you know, like if you instead of like buying like your like a chocolate croissant that's like packaged and it's like made us like a month ago, it's like something we replace like actively. So that you can like come here and you don't feel like super bad. And actually maybe you feel better about yourself. You go in the store, it's like, oh, I don't need to eat the factory slop. Um, what else? Chips. Okay, I don't know why, but like chips is kind of crazy. I think snacks make sense. Yeah, you gotta go. Bye bye. All right. See ya. Did Mons explode? Mons probably did explode. He's lurking from what I know. He's your lurker, your average lurker. This is Thank you AI for telling me what convenience stores are. I think we're gonna cross out this because I don't want that. Food service, hot dogs, pizza slices. And this kind of feels like a 7-Eleven-y type beat. Right behind me is Izzy. He's always lurking in the shadows. I would check your walls. Convenience stores, high turnover, essentials, beverages, snacks. I guess this is very like inspired by like Japanese convenience stores. Cause like they look so cool. What's like the difference? Japanese convenience stores. Yeah, they always have like food there. I guess like ready food, ready to eat food. That's like awesome. What else? ATMs, tickets. I guess it has like all these stuff. I guess it's like you could do like a lot. What if you even had like a seating area, just like where people could just chill, maybe even eat of some of like the products, whatever. Um, Grocery shop. And I don't know, have a good time, not feel super pressured to be always walking around and buying stuff. I don't know how to. We should design this to not be like crazy. Okay, maybe we'll just like name everything and then we'll section everything later. Make a 7-Eleven. I want to check out what does like 7-Elevens have? Like the average convenience store, Japanese convenience store. That's like probably the aim. Seating or seating. You could also have like stands. Like stands for like different things, like maybe like local things. Like to kind of like support like the local people. That would be so fun. I would love to like support like local like like people through my local convenience store. Even the things you don't want to have. That is crazy. I wanna let's start referencing. First thing that comes up is the BBC to tell me all about them. There's more than 50,000 in Japan. That's so crazy. 50,000? Holy. Okay, wait, I should share this. Where is my. This is my screen. Okay, this is just a. I think it's like even having like local stuff like this, it makes it so cool. Like imagine like your hometown having like your mini snack or your mini local. Oh yeah, we should add snacks. I didn't add that. Snacks. I think snacks are a big part of someone's culture. Um They have like self-serve stuff, which is kind of cool. I love the food. They have everything, even the things you don't want them to have. Have you been? Have you been to a Japanese, or have you just been looking at them? Because I've been looking at them. I've been reading about them. Like, dude, that's so cool. Oh my god, they have a layout. That is so cool. Whoa. Wait, we gotta put this in the research pile. Okay. Your cold beverages. Interesting. That's Is that really all you need? You gotta be like mastering, like being able to like get all these to be fresh though. Which I don't think they do like everything fresh, but I think it's like, but it's kind of crazy. They have like everything in there. That's so interesting. Exactly as you remember. It's so cool. Delivery services. They really do be just convenient. Like they just be making convenient stores. Come on. Ooh, company. And Gundam. I guess just having like cool stuff. Oh, did I disable it? No. Alright. That's the end of that. But that's so cool. Free mic, free Wi-Fi and stuff. This is really cool, really cool. Let us go back to Figma. Dare I say, a convenient store. I think really what we're trying to remake here is maybe not like, also maybe cross that out, but maybe like something that is, sure, it's self-sustaining, it's local, and it's fresh. Maybe the flaw, I don't know, I can't like fully say, but maybe the flaw in Japanese stores is like maybe it's not super fully fresh. And if it is the case, then I guess maybe trying to just figure out a way to like make it more appealing for everyone else to like make something fresh, I guess. This is a cool layout though. You got your coffee cashier. What could we make of this? Do people really read magazines and newspapers anymore? Also, is there anything else we would need? I mean, I guess they mastered it. They mastered the way. I guess what we're trying to master is maybe not even like the layouts of the thing. I guess the layout has been made, I guess. Um, Probably it's not gonna be like one to one. Maybe we'll like make like a different thing. But I think like maybe we're trying to fix like the back end of it so that instead of everything coming from like a manufactured point of view, like straight from the factory, we kind of rethink that a little and just be like, let's take a step back. Like everything from factory. And then you have locally made uh or in store. Kind of like the bakery mindset. They make stuff in the bakery. I guess from what I'm remembering, and bakery is like usually it's a bit risky because you're trying to make a bakery, right? And you make a bunch of bread, but like you start at like 3 a.m. or something, and you like have to start from that. Interesting. Have to go. I'm sure someone will talk too much in chat. For sure, for sure. Thank you for stopping by, Roy. I'm gonna complete this with Listream. I guess yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna like try to like cross this bit out. Very interesting. Thank you, thank you. This is just like one of those ideas where it's like I want to freaking do something. Bye bye. So, okay. Now this is kind of like where we kind of go in the nitty gritty. Cause like, what kind of systems would you have to make if you had to make it in store? You don't also want to like overwork people as well. So it's like you want to make like machines or something to like track that stuff, or maybe not like super machine dependent, but something of that nature. Something to automate it. Let's see. I will cross this part out because that just does not align with what I think. Random idea. What should I do? I guess there's just so much to focus on. I'm like all over the place. I guess let's start by designing the store because I don't really fully agree with everything here. But I guess to make a fully fresh convenience store, uh, did I not spell it right again? Connie V. Yeah. I'm gonna hope I spelled that right. Um, I think we're gonna have to rethink like a few things. Also, maybe not have everything, or maybe not try to have everything, but to have like a more nuanced approach. You know, let's just start doing. Let's just freaking start doing. I guess we can copy like sections that are like we also get back our stuff because we did some form of planning. I guess we all yeah, so you have all your dairy products, you have your rice balls, okay. Lunch boxes over here. I kind of want this area to maybe be like a seating area, maybe. So maybe it's like a seating area. Seating area. Um, we got beverages. I guess. The way I want to reverse engineer it is like household goods and care products. Okay. I guess those are definitely from outside. A fully fresh convenience store. I guess let's just start with essentials that we mentioned here, and then let's backtrack. So we can have drinks, much like what we mentioned here. I guess they could just all be like one area. So you have like drinks. Um, this would kind of fall under dairy, no? No, it's just that. Fresh. Yeah. So you'd have your whatever coffee. And your juice. Probably like different juices. Like orange juice, whatever. And then you have like whatever's popular, whatever. Oh, why is it not controlling? Do. I think 4 shelves is enough. Yeah. I'm not really sure what that bottom shelf is. But something I want to do is like kind of go through the system of it all. Like, what if this section this section system is like a loop of hmm, maybe like 3 drinks of each kind, or yeah, 3 drinks of each kind, right? And it's like 3 drinks of each kind, and that's like you have like multiple kinds of drinks. So you have like your Spanish latte, whatever, macchiato, whatever, and then you could cold brew even. Have it so that it like loops, like if like every time one gets sold out, like someone's directed or like a machine starts working in the background where it's like, all right, it's time to make this new the new stock of this drink. I think that's cool. So that kind of like also minimizes like wasting. So you don't have to like overproduce as much. I guess that's not a bad idea. You just have like a system around it. So we have like a system. That's good. Let's just design something. So like I think a machine starting in the background working on it seems like ideal. And you don't want it to be like crazy. Like it shouldn't be like a like a Superman. I guess maybe for the stuff on the shelf. Yeah, the whole idea is maybe not to have it like fully human made. I guess you could go up to the cashier and say, "Hey, can I order like a human made whatever drink?" If that's like, and it could be like custom to whatever they want. But the idea of like the shelves is like it's supposed to be like super fresh, like it's made in store, it's made that day, whatever. So it's like that's the whole pull to it. Wee. We made this morning. Drinks. This morning. Me one systems. So I guess this is what like what I imagined the machine would look like. It would just be like this machine. Um Maybe it would be kind of like a vending machine. It would be kind of cool to have like some kind of dispenser. Ooh, that would be so cool. And you could like probably see it from like over here. Um, Push to open. And all the employee has to do is really just take the thing out. That would be cool. I just want to make a game around this. This just sounds so fun to design. And you could have like this glass. Ooh, you could have this like glass on top that like shows you like as it does it. That would be so sick. Wait, let me. It's like 30, 30. Do. Yeah. And it would have like all the machine stuff in there. It shouldn't be like super complex either, because it's like at the end of the day, it's like all like combinations of like very various like small things like just milk and maybe even a syrup or condensed milk, and maybe all those could be like jugs over here that you have to like fill or whatever every morning. And then once it's done, it has like this nice green light that says it's done. Yippee! Yes, I did indeed explode. The lurker has returned. Real. I just brainstorm a bunch of ideas. This is fun. Yeah. So like maybe like a glass box right here that kind of just shows you what's being done. It could be also like kind of fun to watch. And once it's done, the employee can come and go refill like any drink. And therefore, you reduce wastage. So I guess you reduce wasting. So you don't have like a bajillion of each drink. You just have it be super like automated. Well, that's pretty cool. Then like, how do you automate this part? I feel like I want this like the filling up of like dairy or anything like that should be like super straightforward. Maybe it should just be like a pipe. It's like the fridge is over here. It's like a fridge. Okay, this is what I was thinking. It's just a pipe from the fridge. This is some milk. It's just a milk pipe. Boom. And then for the coffee, it's just the coffee beans from the farm. Wait, that would be so cool. That is probably unintuitive for many reasons. Like, why would we need to do that? But it's like make makes your job way easier. Yeah. Put so many explanation marks to make it seem exciting. Um, I think this is pretty good. Like a good idea. Like I would get behind this. It would also be like a not a terrible and fun. It would be like a fun machine to make. Hmm. Who who would have known? As for juices, I feel like they could even like fall under the same vein. Could have like juices come from the same idea, and it's all like super freshly made. I think I kind of like this system a lot. It's just a grab and go type beat, but it's also like convenient and fresh and all that. You don't have to spend too much time there. It's all in one place. Who would have known? I guess really the big downside of all this, like in theory, yeah, you could just make all of this, right? But it would come with like such a massive cost. I think it would come with like the cost of producing something like the cost would be so much. Like upfront cost. And then after that one upfront cost, it's like you're just trying to sustain it and like market it, whatever. Whereas like your normal solution is that there usually isn't really an upfront cost and it's convenient for you to just receive products. I don't know. But I feel like I think in the long run you make a lot more money like this cuz like imagine you had a farm planting your essentials whatever, like maybe your your wheat, coffee, tea, vegetables, and then whatever. And you're able to grow that stuff. Maybe you're not able to grow like apples because like it needs like an apple tree, and that would require a whole farm. But like pretty much all like your essential stuff is in like the farm back there. I feel like that's kind of and maybe even having those like be like super automated, like have like a mini local AI, like not like a big conglomerate one. Mini like local AI just tracking it. Just tracking and taking care of plants. So that you kind of live stress free as an employee. That would be so cool. Taking care of plants. Stress free. Kinda for the employees. I think there should be multiple employees here to also have morale. Kind of cool. Um, yeah, it's like a place to hang out, maybe, and seating just to take your quick bite or quick bakery cookie, whatever, etc. I feel like everyone would have like a different job. Like one would be in charge of like the farm and the drinks, and then another one would be in charge of the bakery, and making sure that goes. I think I think the next step is kind of think about what the bakery should do. Oh, oops. Bakery and snacks. Bro, Japan, they kind of cooked to this one. They like had snacks, sweets and snacks. I guess there's like maybe like what is like good snacks that could just like freshly make? Because like when I'm thinking of snacks, I'm thinking of like your typical like Lay's, Doritos, Takis, like your average stuff when you go to a freaking store. Maybe not your. I don't know. Like this isn't like how do they do it? Research time. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Snacks. I guess having like a bunch of cool snacks is like kind of nice. Ooh, wait. This was fire. Wait, that's so interesting. Okay, okay. Wait. Hold on, I'm about to cook with an idea. And this idea might be terrible, depending on who's listening. Wait, this is actually like not. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I need the picture. Where's the picture? Okay, I got the picture. Okay. This is kind of referencing your typical Japanese, but look, imagine it's your local store, like like adapted locally, right? What if you just take all these packaged products, and wait, let me get the arrow. Right? And you make a fresh version. Make a bootleg fresh version. I mean, it would be kind of nice. Like it would be kind of funny to see like hockey, but like fresh. It'd be like a new supply chain though. Like you think about it, you'd have to like have cocoa and like make your chocolate in store. Maybe yeah. And you'd have like, oh, this is so funny. But then, like the reason why this doesn't exist is like it's such a like imagine you made like a bootleg version of like everything in the store. It would like it just wouldn't make sense. It would just be so expensive, and then it'd be like your returns are like 80 years from now because everything is like. But I guess you could make like a few common if you could get like a few common products like you have like chocolate snacks and you have like someone really in charge of the chocolate snacks or biscuit snacks, etc. I mean that's not it sounds like a funny idea, but genuinely would dig it. If I could get like a fresh version of Pocky, I would take it over like a normal like Pocky. As long as it's good and maybe even better. I guess the key thing here is to make it better. That's like your main thing here in this type of business. Yeah, man. This is interesting. I'm thinking about a lot of things I've never thought of before. Mini groceries products. Yeah, I guess you're like typical like apples and stuff. Also, this would be so much to manage. But I guess if you have like a bunch of like really, really, really simple machines, like doing all this stuff for like all the heavy lifting for like a lot of the stuff, I feel like it's not like a super hard job to do. Is I don't even think it's gonna be a hard job, but necessarily from that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking from the employee's perspective, but I'm thinking like it's cool. I think the only impracticality is maybe like the cost, the upfront cost, and then your returns. Like, when do you expect to make that return? Like, you have to be real, like a really good restaurant, like a really good convenience store. Like, you'd have to have a ton of people coming in every day and really enjoying it and make really thinking this is like worthwhile and all that. I guess I'm really thinking in a small scale, but I guess if you have like a farm, like if you have like a city, right? This would be interesting. So if you had like a full city of people, green, and then you had, right, make a rectangle, it's R. And you just had like a bunch of like, I don't know, convenience stores around the city. Usually, I mean, this is a good model. I mean, it's very scalable for sure. But it's to have like one local factory and then to all of these people or to all of these like convenience stores, they send them stuff. Your all these mini convenience stores, that stuff. I mean, that's how it goes already. Like that's how it goes for all these like other the ones that exist right now. But I think the key difference is instead of this being like a middleman per se, usually this would be your middleman, like between you and the farms and all these other companies like Coke and all these people. You'd have this be your core, like your factory, and then you produce stuff, but also have like a mini factory inside of these convenience stores and make it like worthwhile. This is if you want to scale it and actually make it profitable long term. Or at least that's how I assume that would go. You know, I'd really have to like really dig in deep and really like freaking like design every piece and see like the costs and everything of everything to really figure it out. But this would be a cool idea for the video game for sure. Um, yeah, but I think local stuff do this. This does remind me of your like local farmers market or something like that. Like it feels like a farm driven like store s type thing. But I guess I don't. The aim is for it to be like more than that, I guess. And to only really like if you really need something from outside, like milk or whatever, you could take that from outside specifically, but keep everything the else like bread and stuff like that. Just you make it, and maybe even like the snacks have all that type of stuff. This is so big brain. What else do they have here? Do you have ice cream? I guess you could have ice cream stuff local. And I guess the big pull to this is like I keep saying the word convenience. I mean, it is a convenience store, but it just be convenient to just go to a store, feel like everything is super fresh, made that day, and you don't feel bad for eating it. Like you don't feel like you're eating a chemical infused. I feel like that's like the main pull to it. As for the cheap, maybe I mean obviously we'd always all love to have everything cheap. Me as a broke college student would love to have this be like the cheapest thing and me enter it. Not a worry of the world. But I think it's realistic. I feel like you could make this pretty cheap. Like you could figure out a business model and make it cheap. Kind of like oh that's like think of like Costco. Just mass produce everything. Interesting. Well, this was definitely a very interesting idea to think about. Interesting. I maybe I should just make a 3D render of something. This is like a mini thing. Just to make sure that it's an Acore stream and make sure it's really me and not a imposter. I guess I just want to make like a super boxy like layout. Quick thing. I guess I mean this is kind of really cool. Let me put to Blender. Hello. Welcome to Blender. Okay, we're gonna make it. I'm just gonna make this like small place. A small box. Maybe you could have like your counter over here, your cashier, whatever, here. And then you have all your like drinks, whatever over here in your side. We're gonna have to detail this a lot if we want this to look good. I don't want to be super detailed with it, but if it calls for it, I must. Do do do. Do do do. Show. This is how I'd want the lighting to be. The lighting is so important. I want it to be like kind of like outdoor lights, like primarily. Kind of like because I like outdoor light. And why does this track feel so familiar? Let's see. This, and then it's like kind of yellowish. So everything feels like kind of fresh. Like I don't want it to be like a Walmart like feeling vibe. Let's see how that looks. We should have denoise for the viewers. This would go so hard. And then imagine, oh yeah, and then the if it's like cold drinks, we just have it like blue lights from here. That'd be so cool. I don't really see that lighting anywhere. Oopsie. This would be your like cold drinks. Oh, that would be so cool. Why haven't I seen like lighting like this? I wonder. Oh, let me save this. What did I call it? Idea none. What else? And then have like your bakery section be like yellowish and look fresh. I'm actually gonna copy and paste the lights. Whee. I will say this is way more suited to be a YouTube video rather than a stream. But all this, I just like streaming. This is fun. To whoever likes watch and stream. This would be your like bakery products, I presume. And it'd be like 3,500. Do do do. Okay, why is this the wrong? Yeah, okay. This track kind of goes hard, no? But yeah, something like okay, this doesn't look detailed at all. But I guess it's a start. I guess the idea is to really have something that's very keen to have your items freshly made in the store rather than mass produced by like I don't know, and doing chemicals on everything. I guess the whole idea of the store is to really have it, maybe not avoid those like avoid factory products entirely. I don't think that's the point. But I guess maybe more of making sure that every product that enters the store is like from good hands, if that makes sense. Like uh they ensure that it's like not like terrible for you or your gut health, whatever. I don't know. I'm thinking about Olipop right now, and have it all be like fairly priced, not feel like you are gonna be like, oh my gosh. And I guess having like a local version of each item. I guess that's like the idea. When I was talking about um this, where it's like make a bootleg fresh version of each product, right? I feel like there was some truth to that. I feel like some people just want to try a bunch of things, but they don't want to like have the major downside of like the risk, I guess, the risk of like eating all like a bunch of stuff. I guess there's always time to like indulge, so you know, eat your normal products. But I guess having like an alternative, I feel like that's something that's pretty cool. Like even if it's not like sugary or not like super healthy, I would have a better like time knowing that it was made this morning, like and not like infused with chemicals. I think that's like the antithesis of this whole idea. But yeah, I think this is like idea number one of many ideas. I could choose to probably develop this idea further, but I think the idea is interesting for sure. For sure. Shall I pursue and make it much more detailed? I don't know. But I think it's a good start. I guess if it's in my brain again and I want to be like I just want to keep developing it further and further. Maybe even like design some of the tech. Maybe even like start to get like super detailed with like making the machine or whatever or making a bunch of different systems. I think I'll just stream it and just do it. But this sounds fun. I mean, this could be a YouTube series for all I know. But yeah, this sounds interesting. This is a very rough concept, but I feel like it could be developed further. But yeah, if anyone has watched this VOD or listened to it or the stream, let me know. Let me know what you think. I think this is the end. This is the end of the stream. Very much unfortunately. But this was super fun. This was very out of the box. I never thought to make something like that. All right, that's the end of it. End of it all. Bye bye. I think I'll like demonetize. Oh wow, I'm like peeking. Whoopsie. I think I'll like demonetize like all the future streams because it's just I just know that it won't make anything. So now you can watch freely, no ads. Let's go. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. Oh, this has been an hour stream. I think next stream is gonna be maybe either another random idea, like a separate one, maybe the same one, I don't know. Or animation. I wanna continue the animation. I think that's what I'm starting to think about more. I'm gonna continue the animation from yesterday. Uh Actually yesterday was a concept. You'll see. I talked about it a bit, but it's really fun. It's a fun thing. Alright, ciao! And yeah, bye bye. Me when I find the start looking for the button. Then stream button. Alright, bye bye. It's been a good stream. It's been a good stream.